Happiness through curiosity on the Ranveer show. Welcome to TRS Clips. Genuinely one of the best mental health exercises that I did for myself in my recent past was taking up yoga classes, like just understanding the ABCs of it.
Right.
And understanding how stress is also stored in the body, but also understanding the power of your own bones and what's inside. And this is something I feel people aren't aware of. I actually think you told me about this the last time we were recording off camera. Something about the bone marrow and the powers that it holds for your mind as well as the recovery of your body.
Absolutely.
So, you want to shed some light on that?
Sure, your bones. So let me break down. So I do integrative medicine. Integrative medicine in oncology is very important when it comes to your bone marrow. Because when we talk about immunity has been thrown around because of the pandemic. Some people think immunity is more Giloy, more turmeric, more garlic. It's far from that. Your bones. Your bone marrow produces something called stem cells. You have the right number of stem cells and quality of stem cells, you have a fantastic immune system. Doesn't mean you won't fall sick. You can fall sick, but your recovery will be a breeze. Like we've seen two populations, people who get COVID and suffer miserably and take months to heal. And you say people who get COVID, 24 hours later, they're back asymptomatic, everything's fine. What's the difference? The immune system. Nothing else, mitochondrial dysfunction. So stem cells is everything. And that's why stem cell treatments today, bone marrow transplants is your ultimate when it comes to certain cancers. If you can get the bone to produce stem cells, your body's intelligence heals you.
How do you trigger it? Is it through stretching?
So many beautiful things. Stretching, food, sleep, again. So when you look at burn victims, there's burn grades, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, treatable, 2, treatable, 3, it's scarred the bones. They're probably between a 3 and 4, they're going to put you in a unit where it's completely sealed. Not even dust can get in because you have no immune system. Your bone's damaged, you can't produce stem cells. You're literally without an immune system, which means most of those burn patients will die of infection, not because of the burn.
My God.
So that is the importance of bones. Now, when we look at bone, again, building muscle, better bone health. Less preservatives, better bone health. It's not about calcium. That's the biggest myth. More calcium means better bones. We need calcium, K2, magnesium, and D3 in a matrix for better bones. Walking, one of the best exercises for bone health. Yoga.
Yeah, that's what
all of this.
You know, a lot of these yoga practitioners that I meet often have radiant skin, look way younger than they are. Great hair, and I'd put you in that same bracket.
Thank you.
You know, like when you meet certain people, they glow even more in person. Like the camera sometimes doesn't catch the glow correctly, but sometimes you just meet someone and there's so much peace on their face. And it's often because of some high level of yoga or a bunch of lifestyle factors that they're doing, together. But specifically when we're talking about yoga, what I've understood is that your bones are not brittle. That's what people think bones are. People think bones are like, something hard. It's not glass, but it's something you can't bend. Bones are actually meant to bend slightly.
Yeah, there's a slight flexibility in them.
And that's what yoga brings back. It brings flexibility of your muscles, like of your connective tissue, but also your bones.
And that's why true yoga will also allow your asana not to look Instagram perfect.
Can you explain this?
Yeah. So if you look on Instagram, every asana is perfect. So it makes people think yoga is difficult. But a real yoga teacher, even if I'm unable to do that asana, it doesn't look right, but I'm moving into that. I'm stimulating my bones, my cartilages. It's about getting into the pose. It's not about reaching that perfect pose. There are many people who will never reach that perfect pose, but because they're doing it consistently, it's working for them. So again, people think yoga has to be that perfect instant. They wait. Most people putting up their poses have probably clicked 10, 15, 20 pictures. You should be so proud to put up the first picture of your asana, no matter how funny it looks, and send a message to the world that I'm in the journey of maybe reaching there. But this is the real me. It's, that's how it is. Yeah.
Do you think like this great skin and hair that we see with like people like yourself or yoga practitioners, is it down to your bones producing more stem cells which actually go and heal pimples faster, take away pigmentation of your skin faster, etc.?
It can play a very small role, but there's a lot more.
It's also food.
It's also, I know a lot of people who eat junk food, don't have the best lifestyles, but yet they glow. So while I would like to say that, yes, nutrition is everything and stuff, think of it as you and I, we have a candle inside, everyone, it's your spirit. When your spirit is nurtured, you are going to glow irrespective. Even someone who's darker skinned, you will see a glow in them. It's that inner candle, which is your spirit. When the spirit is clouded, like you may say I'm glowing right now, but if I start to think negative thoughts and bad intentions, the glow, you will see the glow disappear in front of you. I'm diminishing my own spirit.
Yeah.
So it's not always food and bone. It plays a huge role. Because again, more stem cells, lesser inflammation. What's the fastest thing that ages people? Inflammation, chronic inflammation. So the more trained my immune system to switch off inflammation, the younger you are going to be. You're not going to reverse aging, but you're going to slow it down. And most people today are aging way before their age. Way before. So now I can sit and meditate for 4 hours in a day. It doesn't mean I'm going to slow down aging. I have to meditate, but I also have to take the essence of my meditation. It can't just be good thoughts and clarity in that 1 hour of meditation. How do I move it into my day? How do I move it into a life situation, into a relationship? And that's what keeps the spirit alive.
Thank you for watching this clip. If you want to learn more about this topic, we've curated a playlist just for you. And here's a link to the whole episode.